Sirius Jones and A Verb is no longer going down. Um, I thought the card took a major hit, but it did. It actually it did, but it kind of didn't because the battle got saved. John the Don actually stepped up and he said, "Yo, man, let me do it. Let me get Sirius Jones."
Yeah,
And
that's real MC shit right there, man. And you only got a couple days beforehand. I think
which
and I think I saw they was doing 3 rounds, 2 minutes. Like
uh,
that's still 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? It's 32 bars a round.
you
They
know,
gotta write, rehearse, memorize, and
you know,
execute.
no disrespect to John, but you know who would have been perfect for it would have been perfect for you because you would have had the bars on time and you write quicker than anybody I know. And obviously, there's a little backstory to you and Sirius Jones. You guys both been wanting to smoke with each other for quite some time. And
Yeah, but because of that, I feel like people wouldn't want just a thrown together Danny and Sirius Jones. They would rather have like at least a 30-day prep Sirius Jones, a
um,
30-day prep Danny Myers, rather than and I could do it like you said. I could get it done on 3 days, 4 days. I'm good. Like that's all I need. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be in there with 3 rounds. However, with a back, like you said, with a backstory, you wanna give this one. You don't want no microwave battle. You want that one to be like the oven. You put that in there and let that simmer. As far as John, this was like, hey, I'll step up to the plate, man. You know what I'm saying? A Verb back out. I'll do it.
that
And
was dope, though.
that's real hip
That
hop MC shit. So salute to John the Don for that, man.
I
Real warrior shit, man.
John, he outside, man. He got his own card that he's on. He his own card that he's gonna be battling on. He's battling Frack on the King of the Dot card. He's
Right.
battling
Come on,
he's
bro. Like he's on the Summer Madness card versus
yeah,
is that
Coffee
Coffee
and
Brown, bro? Like
yeah.
for him to add another 3 rounds to his busy schedule, plus he like you said, he got his own card. And to take away focus away from Frack is that's dangerous.
Oh,
Not
oh,
saying unless John already was done writing for Frack, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm
hey,
not saying you
hey,
shouldn't focus on
hey,
Coffee Brown, but
hey, me and you earlier. We haven't put it out yet. We put together our top 15 rankings for the best battlers of the year. We didn't have John in that mix. We may have to redo it after this month.
I gotta redo it. It's cool, man. You know, it's
um,
cool.
but
Because the 15 was the rankings as of so far, but later on in the year we'll drop another one and see where
before
things kind of shape up
but,
after
but,
another
but
few months of battle rap. And
before
John definitely be in there.
but before we get in depth with Sirius Jones and John, let's talk about the original battle that didn't happen. A Verb decides to back out of this battle. It seems like the culture is against him right now. You're a good friend of Verb, man. What's your thoughts of all this transpiring now?
It's good and bad. It's good. I'm gonna say the good part is, man, the good part is you don't get a trash battle. You don't get a trash battle with him and Sirius Jones because he said in that tweet that he would be on 10%. I've seen him say they be at 60%, 70%, even 50. I've never seen nobody say I'll be 10% on the stage. Never in the history of my battle rap career, I've never seen that. So what that tells me, Verb would have went up there and said, all right, too many rounds. They ain't booked me for a long time. Fuck the preview. Let's let the beef brew in 3D too. So it's showtime. All right, I'm gonna put these bullets in his bones. Fuck Sirius Jones round. And that's his round. That's his first round. That's how I feel. Like he probably would have probably another 4 bars or 6 bars. But I feel like Verb would have went in there with like 30-second rounds, not caring, no emotion, no performance with it, just rap just to say he got through his material. And
Are
that would have been
you
horrible. So that's the good part why I feel like
are you are
this was
you are
canceled.
are you mad and upset at him like
No,
everybody else
no,
is?
no, I'm not mad because you have to look at you gotta look at the situation he's in. And from our predictions, which that part wasn't put in there. I was talking about this the first time I'm picking against Verb. And I said the reason why I'm picking against Verb is because there's too many distractions with this Hitman thing that's keeping his focus off of Serious Jones. And I feel like Serious Jones is taking advantage of this moment. And while Verb is on spaces and blogs and all this stuff, Serious Jones is in a dungeon collecting data. He's writing all this stuff down. Basically, the battle is writing itself for him. All these angles are falling right into Serious Jones' lap, and I thought Serious was going to win that battle. Um, but can you be mad at Verb for this? I don't. Whatever happened behind the scenes, whether he was trying to block Hitman from getting money or not, like I said, I don't be digging that deep into other grown men's situations. I just see the headlines. I made a personal phone call to Verb behind the scenes, and I feel like you can't be mad at him for saying I'm not going to be mentally there. Like I knew when I was going through what I was going through with my kids and social workers and courts taking away my kids during the week of the real sick battle. I knew mentally I wasn't in the battle before I even got on stage. I knew I wasn't there like the day before. So, and what happened when I got on stage with real sick? I choked all 3 rounds. I just wasn't there. That Verb basically prevented that from happening to him. So rather than you just go up there and cheat easy, cheat the league, you cheat the culture, you cheat the people that pay money, rather than cheat everybody, I'd rather you just back out. I can respect that more than you just going up there and saying round, round, round. You know,
I don't think Aver would have done that though, man, because Aver's not the type to do something like that. Aver when it like I think he had rounds ready already because I seen him tweeting a lot of bars in his tweets today right now, and I think he was ready. I can't remember the last time where Aver was not ready and prepared for a battle. Like that's just not the Aver I know. But as far as like him backing out, I'm actually not mad about it. I actually respect it more than anything. Um, because at the end of the day, man, outside, I think what people don't understand is battle rappers, that they have their own lives also. They go through personal things, and I think that's what people fail to realize. You know, Verb's mind state wasn't there. I know he mentioned that his mom was sick also, and obviously, you got people threatening him and all that also, and
yeah, it's a lot. It's just a
yeah,
lot. It's just a
yeah,
lot, man. I don't think he could have. I don't know if he would have felt
yeah.
comfortable
I
showing up.
I can't be mad about that, and I know a lot of people gonna disagree with me about that, but at the end of the day, man, your health matters and your family matters, and all of those things comes first more than anything.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, for
like
sure.
I think
And I know people are gonna be like, and I'll say the bad thing about this is, it changes the dynamic of that. I mean, the battle's no longer there. You get a replacement battle. It could wind up being fire. It could wind up being a better battle than
eh,
Series Jones
eh,
versus Verb.
eh,
But
eh,
it
and
also could be just some thrown together. Let's just get this out the way thing.
I think
And
I think Easy and everybody that was involved, I think they kind of knew there was a possibility that Verb wasn't gonna do this battle because they announced it because it everything happened accordingly because it was announced in the beginning of the week, first thing in the morning on Monday, it got announced. And then also the replacement was with the quickness. Like they didn't just you know how hard it is to replace a battle, get somebody to fill in, figure the the flight situations, and as far
Right.
as the
Yeah.
opponent
Yeah.
goes. And I think they knew about this, and I think this was probably planned the entire time.
Verb probably just handed them back their deposit. I'm sure he
Like
did.
the flyer got taken care right away. Like Easy didn't go in about a Verb about giving the deposit back or anything like that. I think this was bound to happen, and I think this probably been going on for a matter of weeks. Because I don't think Verb had any interest of a serious Jones battle. When I saw this battle got announced, I was actually surprised by it. I was like, damn, Verb is battling serious. It just didn't seem like it was the battle for me. Um but I mean, it is what it is now. I hope Verb is in the right mind state, and I hope everything goes well. From what I know, Verb said he's pretty much done with this culture. Uh,
Um, I don't think he is.
but
I don't think he is. I
but
don't think he is
but
because
at
for
the at,
one,
but
Verb can make so much money in his culture, and as long as the money is coming, you're not gonna just give up battle rap. And besides, he's an MC true at heart. He's an MC first. And this, I've seen Verb say this 5 or 6 times before, where he's like, I'm retired, I'm out, I'm gone. And he might be gone for a year, 2 years go by. You're gonna see Verb pop back up, man. And by the way, this ain't the way you want to go out. You don't want to go out like that. You don't want to. Okay, so your last battle was Swamp. A lot of people got Swamp winning that battle. Okay, so your last one is a loss. The next one you were supposed to do, you backed out, and then next thing you know, you're out the game. It kind of, I mean, I think his legacy is cemented already, no matter what
yeah,
happened.
yeah, that's what I feel like too. Like I don't think Verb has anything to prove to
No, he
anybody.
don't have nothing to prove. He don't owe nobody nothing. He don't owe the culture nothing. But I do feel like the MC in him has not died,
I
and as
mean,
long as
if
that
Verb
rap
if
spirit is in you, you're gonna be back in that ring.
if Verb gets the call and he says, "Hey, we got this battle for you," and if the bag is right, I'm pretty sure Verb will take that battle. But
It got
from
to be a
what
battle that makes sense. It
from
just ain't
what
gonna
I
be no
know,
any battle.
but from what I know Verb is on to bigger and better things. Filming his music, he got a
Right.
dope podcast show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Verb is a hustler. He's
so
not gonna just
so
sit
Verb.
around and be broke.
So that's why I said. So I don't think Verb technically needs battle rap.
No, he
What I
don't. He
do,
don't need battle rap.
what I do think is, I think battle rap needs Verb.
I I mean, I don't think battle rap go. I think it would be a less exciting without Verb. I can say that because
Who? Because
especially
as right,
when Surf went in,
this
the Surf was what they said, the energy. Surf was the villain, and Verb was always the villain. But then Verb took on the bigger role once Surf got locked up, and now if Verb disappears, a lot of that villain energy has to be transmitted to somebody else. And I don't know who would
there's
take that
nobody,
place.
there's nobody right now at this moment. Right now, there's no battle rapper you could think of. Nobody that will push the culture forward like Averb does. No matter you hate him or love him, it is what it is, man. Averb pushes the culture forward more than anybody. You look at the main storylines. That's Averb.
Yeah, Verb, because Verb is the one
You look
that's gonna go in and promote the card. He's
yeah.
gonna be in the spaces. He's gonna be talking his shit. And I
You,
don't see
you
nobody
look
else,
at
like you said, right now, that's just gonna step in
you look
and fill Verb's shoes.
you look at bloggers. You can look at bloggers and media's biggest views. Their highest views is Averb, man. You look.
Somebody gonna have to take over, man. That's just like with anything in life, man. Once somebody ain't the head
That's
guy no
why.
more,
That's why.
somebody else pops up and becomes
That's
the
why.
head person.
That's why I said battle rap needs Averb. Averb don't need battle rap. The
Nah, I don't.
battle
I
rap,
definitely don't think he do because, like I said, he's got, he's got the podcast. He's got the movies and so much other shit behind the scenes we don't know about that he's got going on. So he's gonna find different avenues of income for him and his family. So he ain't finna just stop and okay, I don't battle rap no more. So now I'm just finna sit here and twiddle my thumbs and just be broke. Like he's gonna get to the bread. Shout out to Verb. But again, your mentality has to be 100% because this battle rap shit is all mental. It's mental. It's not a physical sport like basketball or football. This is
and you
mental. And
know,
if your mental ain't right, you're not gonna be able to give your best performance on
and
the day that you're supposed to
and you
give that
know,
performance.
Verb don't care at all what anybody feels or what they have to
Nah,
say.
hell nah.
From the battle rappers to bloggers, you can make up a lie and a story about him. Verb don't care.
Bird don't care
That's
about
Verb.
nobody. They don't
and
care
that,
about
and
none of
that
that
and that's
shit,
and
man.
that's and that's what I like about Verb because he's a one man army. Like he don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. The whole world could hate him, and Verb will just continue to do what a Verb normally does, and that's why he's been so successful and relevant throughout all these years since he's been in the battle rap culture.
Yeah, yeah, Verb, But
Come on,
again, shout out to
he went against the so-called machine, and I'm talking about the URL.
yeah, shout out to Easy them for figuring something out with the quickness, and they said, okay, this ain't gonna happen. We're gonna make something else happen.
Uh,
Shout out to John for stepping up. Shout out to
John
Sirius
John,
Jones because Sirius Jones should be the one getting the real credit here because this is somebody who pretty much already, I'm pretty sure he had his rounds ready. Now he got to switch his whole mindset because he's been focused on Averb this whole time. He got to leave all that alone and start with a blank piece of paper.
well,
And
John
now
John,
it's a
John,
whole different person.
well, John John has to start blank
No,
also,
no,
so it's
yo,
not
but the
like
difference is John wasn't, his mindset wasn't even on Sirius Jones or no, his battle is going down later this month with Frack, and then next month with Coffee. So right now
I
his
think
mind was not in battle mode. So you can get
uh,
more so in battle mode with a fresh slate rather than my focus was on this person. I got to change all of that and put it.
I
This is why easy. This is why when the Mook battle it was easy and it was on a Drake card. And I remember it was Mook. His whole focus was on who was he supposed to battle? Who was they trying to get him to battle on that card? And then it didn't happen. And then they offered him the easy to block captain joint. Remember? And
I
he
think it was
and he
supposed to be
said,
Briz.
"Yeah, it was Briz." So his mind was on Briz, and that's why I'm trying to tell you, it's hard to switch your focus from one MC to another and be ready because you can't. It's so much
So
easier to do it when you got a fresh slate. That's why Easy was like, "I'll take Mook." I wasn't even thinking about nobody. But okay, you give me a target. I got a target.
so going to this battle, who has it more tougher for them? Is it
Series
John?
Jones. Series Jones.
No.
Because it's so tough to turn your mind from one person and then focus on somebody else. I'm telling you.
Oh, I disagree with that, man. I think John John has more of the tougher challenge
No, I'll
because
tell you why.
because the thing is though, not only he has to focus on Frack, because Frack ain't no joke. Frack don't lose battles.
Yeah, he
On
he
a bi-
not
he's
he,
on
he
a card on two of the biggest cards on in battle rap right now.
three. Now he's on Summer Madness. He's on the Trenches anniversary, and he's on the Massacre. But John ain't a rookie. Like he do big shit all the time.
No,
He did Summer Madness as a rookie versus Hitman. Like this ain't new to him.
so not only he has to prepare for a coffee, not only he has to prepare for a frack, not only he has to prepare for whoever he's battling on the bullpen card, and especially him being a league owner also, and now you got Sirius Jones just got added on there, so it's like that's a big body of work, and it's not mid
Yeah,
tier.
Right.
These are
But
top tier names.
but again, it's easier to start with a blank piece of paper. Imagine, imagine you wrote 100-page essay for a college exam, and they was like, and you spent time studying, researching, writing, revising, editing, and then they say, you know what, just no, that was the wrong topic. Oh, it's our fault. You're not supposed to write about the oil industry. We want you to write about elephants going down in Africa. How about poaching and rhinoceros and all that? Now you got to switch from one field to a whole nother situation that fast, as opposed to them saying, hey, here's a blank piece of paper, write about this. So what Sirius
Uh,
Jones has to do, you can't take the 3 rounds you had for Verb and just say them to John John. Why doesn't that work? Because the angles were for Verb. The name flips, the punchlines, all of that was for Verb. You can't just say just erase the Verb, not name flips, and just insert John John here. It don't work because all of that
Serious
shit is
Jones.
irrelevant to John John. You got to start fresh.
John John has to worry about preparing for 3 other opponents, include Serious Jones.
Yeah, but
Serious Jones.
he's not writing for all of them at the same time. He's gonna knock them out one at a time. This one is the most soonest one. So this is the one he's 100% focused on right now. He's not even thinking about
How
crack
do you
right
know?
now.
How do you know John John's not focused on these other battles? Maybe he wasn't already in the process writing for
Well,
Frack,
he
and
he
then
might have
this
he
battle
might,
popped.
and that's what he might have. John John might have already had a round or two for Frack already. So he's like, all right, let me, instead of me writing my third for Frack, let me just leave the Frack shit alone and just focus on Sirius Jones for these next 2 days.
Serious Jones don't need to worry about anything. He don't need to worry about any other potential battles that he has coming up that he got to write for. He just got to worry about that one
Yeah, but
particular
imagine
battle.
all the
And
haymakers and all the shit he had for
but
Verb that he can't even say now.
the thing is though, he's already been clipped up for John John. He's been wanting to battle John John.
He might have had some bars already for John John. So
Like Jones will
if
probably
if
been.
he was clipped up already, then it's not that hard for Sirius Jones to.
That's why I said it's more tougher for John John compared to what Serious Jones will have to deal with.
Well, we gonna find out.
But what do you think? But what do you think about the battle, though? How you think this battle is gonna go?
I honestly now, and I had Sirius beating Verb, but now I kind of want to say John John gonna get this one, man. And I don't think it's fair, but it is fair because if you're Sirius Jones, you accepted it.
I'm
I feel
sorry.
like and Sirius Jones and John John damn near have the same attributes. It's like a mirror match. They both anglers, they both can scheme, you know, they both get into the slick talk. They one
Yeah,
can't
you know what?
one can't tower over the other. They're two tall ass dudes.
Actually, let me rebuttal you now. There is a difference when it comes to moments. John John will give you those moments.
Yeah,
Serious Jones can't give you those moments.
right. That this is why I said I feel like John John got the edge in this one. I feel like John John gonna win, even though they got a
Uh,
bunch of the same attributes.
this is what I think. This is what I think. I think this is gonna be the worst battle on this card. Um,
I don't know, man.
I think it is. Okay, for one, I think you got two top tiers, big card. You got all the pressure in the world. You got what on the 4 days prep now. You gotta prepare for this also. You gotta prepare for this, right? 3 rounds, 3 rounds of what 2 minute material that you gotta write. It's not like it's 60 seconds or 130. It's not like most times when they reschedule or do a replacement battle,
They'll give you 130. You do
they'll
90
give you
second
one.
rounds.
No, they're not. It's not just 130, or they'll do with just a 1 round battle.
Yeah, one rounder, right? Or
But
one round.
but nothing's changed. It's the same time limit. It's the same amount of rounds. I
And
think
it could wind up being a bullshit battle, bro.
I think
It could wind up being a bullshit battle just on the fact that they had the shortest amount of time. And like I said, if they're up there stumbling,
yeah,
if they're stumbling and shit, you can't
that's
really
how
be
that,
mad
that
at them for.
no you can't be mad at
I
them,
can't be mad if they stumbling, man.
but you still gotta hold them accountable at the end of the
They
day.
accepted the battle. They
Yeah,
accepted it.
yeah, they
But I'll
accepted it.
say this, man. Money make you do a bunch of shit you probably shouldn't do.
I think I think
Let's
I
just
think this battle is
let's take it there.
I think this battle got rushed and got thrown in. I think they could have saved this battle because these two been wanting to battle each other for a while. I just think it's gonna be a very lackluster battle, man. I think you're gonna get some good moments, but you're gonna get a lot of inconsistencies because
Hey, you know what though? At least the fans get something. But
no,
I
they
do
do.
feel like though these type of battles, if it turns out bad, or even if it turns out just an okay battle, it's still almost damn not Serious Jones and John. That one needed at least
I
30 to
can't.
45 days to cook, man. Y'all wasted a battle. And
Yeah,
you
man.
know, imagine it being a good battle. What if it turns out good?
If it's good, then I'll come back here and say I was
If
wrong.
it's trash, should they rematch later on in the future with more prep time?
No, I don't think it. I don't think people would want to see it.
Right.
Ah,
If
man.
y'all see, and
I just
this
think
be the problem. This be the problem when y'all
I
get
think it's
these
a bad idea, man.
step in battles.
I think booking this battle was a bad idea. It's gonna a huge mistake. People's gonna be disappointed. I know people are behind John.
At the same time, I don't know how you can't be disappointed if you don't have high expectations in the first place.
I'm in media, man. I'm very critical of everything that battle rappers do, man.
But I don't know. I just seen this
I have
morning.
no
Like
mercy. I have
I'm
no
cool
remorse.
with it. But do I expect this to be a classic? No. Do I expect it to be okay? Yeah. It should be okay about it.
People think it's gonna be a classic. I don't think it's gonna be a classic.
I don't think it's gonna be a classic.
But at the end of the day, man, I got John winning this battle just based off of Sirius Jones. He has been on a losing streak as of late. And going against John is really tough. John actually been in the trenches before. He battled easy in the trenches. So I think this is more tougher for a Sirius Jones, man. I'm taking John too winning this battle.
Okay. Well, me too.
Hey, by the way, okay, we'll get to that next, but yeah, man, we already did our predictions already. We just wanted to make sure we talk about this really quick. The event will be available on Rap Grid. Make sure you go cop the pay-per-views. It will be going down on Saturday. They got a crazy card. All battles is still going down as the same as you see on the card. Make sure you go get it and support this event, man. And definitely shout out to John and Sirius Jones to possibly saving this card.